we'll get into later, because that happens later in the story.
You don't find that out yet.
Her grandniece, so I guess like Greg's granddaughter?
Yeah, Greg's granddaughter.
Greg, is eloping with a highwayman, and her parents don't approve, so they cut off all her money.
Highwaymen are like fashionable in the future.
Yeah, they're like space highwaymen. Yeah, very good. They ride hoverboards like in Back to the Future. Yeah. Give me a second here. You can cut this bit, right? Where it's gonna...
We don't want them to do
Okay. So stop putting the camera at you. Okay, so your granddaughter, your grandniece,
do some story
and I'll get Georgie to tell you.
Yeah.
And her highwayman eloper? Fiance. Okay, they maybe it's not.
Can we make all fiancés now elopees because it's such a beautiful word?
Maybe, right. Okay, no, I worked it out. It isn't your grandniece or anything. It's just some random girl eloping with a random highwayman. And they find a random corpse at this space cemetery. No, because Ghost Sophie wouldn't bury real Sophie. She's just thrown into a canal or something. And they find her somehow. And she's got this amazing crystal necklace that almost seems to be alive. And they steal it. And then they sell it.
Why am I being buried with a crystal necklace?
Not buried, you're thrown into a canal.
Why am I wearing a crystal necklace?
Because it'll make sense. Okay, you just gotta wait till it goes around.
God.
Okay, so now you're separated from the phylactery. So you rise as an unhappy ghost. So that's my impression of ghost. And you're like, I need that phylactery. I need to find it. I have unfinished business. Phylactery, it is basically like a Horcrux. I might be saying it wrong. That is right, isn't it?
I don't know what that word is.
It's spelled like P-H-L-Y-actory.
I believe you.
I don't know where I read it in comic ones.
I should have done it.
Okay, so you have unfinished business now. So you go to the past, to now. What is our present but your past? Because
Why does she do this? Why does she kill Carl Sophie? I
can see.
Oh my god, you just don't have a plan.
So she needs to get the phylactery. Okay.
Can we just say Horcrux? Because I understand what the word Horcrux means.
Like murdered.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a Horcrux.
But is it a Horcrux made by my own murder?
Yeah. No, so and then present, real flesh Sophie, I'm gonna call her.
Flesh Sophie. Spirit Sophie.
Floaty, as I like to call her.
Oh my god.
No, that would be ridiculous. So flesh Sophie.
Imagine like Flofi is made of
And flesh Sophie has just Flesh Sophie has just seen the train going away, or it's before that, whenever you hitchhike. So you're walking and Ghost Sophie is driving in her ghost car, right, and she drives along and she picks up Flesh Sophie and murders her, makes a Horcrux from it, and leaves the Horcrux on Sophie's body and throws Flesh Sophie into a canal with her Horcrux, because if she hadn't given Flesh Sophie the Horcrux, then she'd never come back as a ghost.
She
Kill
just
her the
does it
first
to
time.
fulfill-
It's a time loop. You can't change fate in unless we can it makes multiverses, in which case the story would be very, very different. But I don't know very much.
This would just be
I don't know why
unrealistic
I'm doing
and
this
silly.
because I hate time travel, but I like ghosts. So so that's why you do it.
Okay,
And
but
you are now Ghost Sophie. Maybe Ghost Sophie is lonely in the future. Maybe she misses me. Maybe, Sorry, I should have done it. Maybe I'm the only one who can work out Sophie's story. So she has to come back for it to all make sense to her. See, right now, it looks...
Right now,
Her face right now, it's...
Right now, this doesn't make much sense.
right now,
It sounds like this is made up in a bus station somewhere.
right now, Flesh Sophie is confused as to why she would do any of this.
Sophie is dead. Flesh Sophie is no more.
Okay, but I'm not dead.
Oh, Ghost Sophie.
This is why we use the
Dead. They're ghosts.
kind of makes them think she's
Oh, Ghost Sophie thinks she's Flash Sophie. Oh,
Bit awkward.
That's sad. Oh, now it's a tragedy. maybe it's like those stories, you know, where people like die, but in like each life they fall in love. Sophie needs to find like her ghost love.
You're looking at me and it's really weird.
Maybe it's like
No, that's too far fetched. I don't like that.
that's crossing genres, I think.
Maybe. Okay, I know why you did this, Sophie. You like stories, right? Mm-hmm. You wanted to write the greatest story ever.
That's a very high ambition.
And, well, it's not that good a story, to be fair.
You made it up.
I'm not a story. I'm just a predictor. Oh, fuck.
Did you turn your light on?
Yeah.
I might just put this whole video up as just a stream of consciousness.
You should cut it up.
Like on the road. I've never read that. I want to read on the road.
You should cut it up into just little bits, like that make even less sense.
At the end of each of your vlogs, you should reveal a bit more of the story to keep people watching. So like, oh, what's going to happen next? Will Ghost Sophie find love? Maybe Ghost Sophie's like another Flash Sophie? No, that's weird.
No.
That's like that question that circulated last Spring Awakening.
Oh yeah.
That if you had a doppelganger, would you have sex with it?
I'm glad we had. Remember, that's why Jodie started the straight male.
I'm so straight.
No, because other than a man, and I'm a straight male. Lily was like, would it be like masturbation though?
It's like, I'm so straight. I'm super straight.
He wasn't saying that. He just kept saying it to no one was listening. No way. You just did. I don't even remember. Yeah.
And then there's the one that's like, if future you came back in time.
I don't think it would count as masturbation unless, like, the moment you split, you start having different experiences from different viewpoints. So you're now two different people. Oh, Lily's back.
Because you aren't feeling the sensation.
Yeah. It would have to be like.
What? Okay. Oh! I just read a book where that happens, and you should read it because you'd really like it.
Oh no,
but,
I'm scared.
But like, there's a character wherein there's 4 bodies, but 1 person.
Oh, it was amazing. Did you know Sophie is a ghost?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, really?
Do it for the video.
That's my miming for a handshake. No, because then everyone will know it. It's secret. Oh my god.
You get a lolly, and you get a lolly. Everybody gets a lolly.
This is why Sophie killed herself.